Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Uncle Frank and I am not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. All right, let's kick this one off with GameStop. So on a Sunday, this is the best headline Will Ashworth from Investor Place, of course, has to contribute. This is a day before the rescheduled annual shareholders meeting where many of us are expecting some kind of announcement from the CEO, right? Headline: this is why Ryan Cohen should short GameStop stock if it were legal. Deeper in the article, he calls the stock awful and its shareholders stupid. How is this a professional journalist? Well, let me counter that, Will, with this headline. GameStop has better valuation metrics than all NASDAQ 100 companies. As of June 14th, GameStop's price-to-cash ratio stands at less than 3, a figure that outshines all 100 companies listed in the NASDAQ 100 index. This metric, which compares a company's market value to its cash reserves, is a crucial indicator of financial health and stability. With a price of $27.50 per share, GameStop's low price-to-cash ratio underscores its potential for being undervalued relative to its cash position. At the time of this recording on Monday morning, I see 650,000 GME available to lend and short, but that's not the headline. The cost to borrow fee has jumped to 7.31 from 0.91. AMC, I see 500,000 shares available at a rate of 2.13%, and for Archer, 400,000 shares at 5.69%. You may want to check those figures again before the bell. So my research always involves watching data connected to the short sellers on the three stocks that I'm long: Archer, GameStop, and AMC. The only standout data I have to report is with Archer, believe it or not. So Archer Aviation short interest ratio, 12.33 days to cover. AMC, 1.46 days. GameStop, 0.4 days. Right? And then short interest percentage of float. Archer, 28.08%. AMC, 15.86%. And GameStop, 14.86%. Again, another standout: off-exchange short volume ratio. On Archer, 68.39%. For AMC, 40.85%. And for GameStop, 46.88%. The short squeeze score, like the one at Fintel.io, is a handy tool so you can see which stocks may be closer to squeezing at a glance. The scoring model uses a combination of short interest, float, short borrow fee rates, and other metrics. The number ranges from 0 to 100, with higher numbers indicating a higher risk of a short squeeze relative to the stock's peers, with 50 being the average. So for Archer Aviation, I've got a short squeeze score of 70.40. That's ranked 701 out of 4,283. For AMC, 6505, ranked 1179 out of 4,283. For GameStop, 66.56, ranked 1,063 out of 4,283 peers. Over at Reddit's Sentiment and Mention Tracker, over the past 12 hours, the leader, GameStop, with 479 mentions. That's ahead of Nvidia, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Bringing up the rear in the 17th position is AMC Entertainment. At the time of this recording, about 5:35 a.m. Monday morning, I've got Max Payne for GME at 20 with a put-call ratio of 0.5152. For AMC, Max Payne comes in at 450, put-call at 0.3815. Archer Aviation, Max Payne, 450, put-call ratio 0.7294. Okay, we've got quadruple witching this week on Friday. Let's do a quick review so you know what might come of it. Quadruple witching is an event in financial markets when 4 different sets of futures and options expire on the same day. Futures and options are derivatives linked to underlying stock prices. When derivatives expire, traders must close or adjust positions. That can trigger significant volume and order flow. 4 types of derivatives expiring on quadruple witching are stock index futures contracts, single stock options, options on stock index futures, and stock index options. Now, I've never said we're going to get a MOAS on witching day. I didn't even imply anything like that. The reason we closely track events like this is I contend that if we get a white or black swan on an event like this, it may create a short covering event for us. That's what I'm looking for. Breaking news on Sunday for theaters. You may think it doesn't matter, but I do. I would rather have good news before tomorrow's opening bell than bad news, and that'll never change. Go get the article, post it on your social media. Our investor relations department will not help us, so we'll have to do their job. Box office, Inside Out 2 delivers historic $155 million U.S. opening and $295 million globally in huge Pixar comeback. The sequel boasts the second biggest animated opening of all time in North America and the biggest ever at the worldwide box office when comparing like-for-like markets. All right, let's take a look at the calendar before the bell. Uncle Frank is long. AMC, GameStop, Archer, and XRP. So far, I see 7 Fed officials scheduled to speak this week. Of course, today, 11:30 a.m. Central, the GameStop Annual Shareholders Meeting, Part 2. Tuesday, tomorrow, 8:30 U.S. retail sales. Wednesday, the markets are closed for the Juneteenth holiday. Thursday, June 20th, 8:30 a.m., initial jobless claims. Friday, the 21st, 9:40 a.m., S&P Flash Services and Manufacturing PMI, along with Quadruple Witching Expiration Day. Let's get ready. Now, before I let you guys go, I'm going to run through some Ripple XRP headlines. Ripple announces tokenized gold coming to XRP Ledger in 2024. A gold-backed stablecoin is coming on Ripple's XRP Ledger. XRP Ledger ready to adopt tokenized gold, silver in Q3 2024. Ripple's XRP could be the key to gold-backed stablecoins amid potential adoption by global banks. SEC slashes Ripple penalty to $102 million. That's down from $2 billion, huh, Gary? Ripple versus SEC verdict expected in July. Ripple CBDC, how CBDCs are Ripple's best chance of mass adoption. Ripple in talks with over a dozen governments for CBDC development. Ripple partners with National Bank of Georgia to digitize economy. Ripple in partnership with 80% of Japanese banks, study reveals. Unfazed by SEC lawsuit, Ripple prepares for IPO with strong investor interest. I think I'll break it off like that. Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe to the channel and set the alert so you're notified when I have new information to share. See you at the bell.